Breaking news.
And that local breaking news is out of Henrico County, where a judge rules the 15-year-old charged with murdering Lucia Bremer and injuring another young girl will be tried as an adult.
The 13-year-old girl was killed back in March in the West End, and that teenager was arrested around 24 hours later. Henrico reporter Karina Bolster is live with an update now from court. Karina?
Well, Makia and Kurt, if you recall, this case has really been in the juvenile court system for the last 9 months, and therefore the information that's been presented at some of those hearings, it's been deemed confidential. But today's hearing here in the circuit court for this appeal hearing, we were able to learn new details about the case itself and, of course, more details about the suspect. Now, if you recall, the then 14-year-old was arrested shortly after the shooting involving 13-year-old Lucia Bremer and her friend. Based on the testimony, the gun used in the crime belonged to his caregiver since both of his parents are dead. Testimony from today also showed the suspect had previous interactions with Henrico police at home and in school. Petitions, which are the equivalent of charges in the juvenile system, were taken out for incidents of assault and bringing a weapon to school, but those charges were later dismissed for an unknown reason. Meanwhile, there are concerns about the suspect's mental health. A psychologist saying he's a, quote, diagnostic dilemma because he doesn't quite fully fit in any of the disorder categories. She did testify that he does need help mentally for his trauma that he may have experienced and even seen growing up. The Henrico Commonwealth's attorney saying they also want to make sure the 15-year-old gets help, but feels charging him as an adult is best in this case.
This is not about handling a matter and asking for life in prison. This is literally about trying to make sure that we have a system in place that might be able, that will be able to continue to help this young man, as well as serve as that dual purpose of public safety.
Now, Shannon Taylor saying in the juvenile system, all services would cut off at age 21. What her office would look at doing is if the teen is found guilty of the charges, she would ask for a blended sentence, which would allow the 15-year-old to access some of the services in the juvenile system. Again, that would only happen if a conviction were to happen. Now, I did speak with one of the attorneys representing this teen who tells me they do understand this was a possibility, and now is the time that they will move forward and prepare for trial. At this point, a tentative trial date has been set for July 11th, and the teen will remain over at the Juvenile Detention Center. Live and on your side in Henrico, Karina Bolster, NBC 12 News.
All righty. Thank you, Karina. We're also following